Yeah, good morning, it's Jim from jagfx.com. It is Monday the 25th of June 2018 and a brand new start to the trading week. Pretty quiet start so far. Let's have a quick look at the charts. We'll go to the daily mod MACD charts. Only the one trade. I was in a sell on the Aussie Canadian and it was stopped. Oh sorry, I've closed it out this morning. So we've got a confirmed green dot, so across the upside on the fast MACD, and I closed it pretty well on the open there. So took a loss there. I didn't take a buy trade as yet because it doesn't meet the criteria. Even though we've crossed through the fast MACD, the standard MACD is not in a buy mode as yet, in my opinion, and we have no green QMP filter dot. So I would have needed either one of them to take the buy, which I'll probably regret, but at the moment that sell has been closed for a loss. So that's it on the mod MACD charts. Not much else to report there. Just flick over to the high probability daily charts. And there was a little bit of action there, and there's a couple of points I just want to make on once we get there. Alright, Aussie USD. I'm currently in a sell. All I've done here is move my stop down on the sell down to this level here, which is 74751 area. It was at 76307, so I've just moved it down, locking in profit on that remaining sell. There is a buy signal here. I've taken a new buy trade this morning. We have bullish divergence there. Look, it's not a great divergence. The MACD Platinum is actually more of a double bottom, but the price is lower and the oscillator or the MACD Platinum is not. So there is bullish divergence there. Trading, it's a high risk trade, trading into the MAs, but there's a bit of wiggle room up there, and I've also got a partial hedge with that sell still open. Now I know everyone can't hedge, so if that was the case, I would have closed my sell completely and taken the buy. So we have a stop in place just below the green dot here on the buy. I'll update the screenshot and I'll post that in the Facebook group later this morning, but we've locked in profit on the sell, taken a new buy. A little bit high risk, but that's fine. Euro Aussie, I'm in a buy here, the second buy. The first one was stopped out, took the second one. All I've done this morning is move the stop up to the 1.55841 level. I've got a red dot on the MACD Platinum. MACD Platinum is a fair way above the zero level. I'm just locking in profit. I've got bearish JagFXRD, these little orange lines here, and to me price is possibly rolling over, so I'm just locking in that profit between the entry and there. And this is only partial trade, so it's all good. What else we got? Pound Aussie, very similar as to the Euro Aussie. In a buy, all I've done is move my stop up this morning, 176829. Again, exactly the same. Red dot on the MACD Platinum, it's high. I'm just locking a little bit of profit there, all good. New Zealand, Canada, there we go. Was on a sell, got stopped out here. So that high there was 092250 and my stop was at 92242. So stopped out basically, plus you would have had the spread because that's the bid price. Yeah, so stopped out there. It looked bad on Friday because it spiked up and came down and closed down here, but today it's starting to head up, so it's probably telling me. So now I've drawn a trend line across here and that sell signal remains intact. I still like this actual whole sell setup. If price keeps on going up and rolls back over and breaks that trend line and that red dot's still current, then I will take another sell. But at the moment I've got stopped out for a loss there. And one other one I wanted to point, there's a couple I want to point out here. Aussie New Zealand, there's a buy signal here this morning. Probably should have put it across there like that. There is good bullish divergence. MACD is a long way below the zero level. The only thing that's preventing me from taking the buy. I haven't taken it. Its price is already at the MAs. The MAs probably, you could say they're down, but then they're very flat. And look, the 50 and the 100's right on top of each other. I don't really like trading into the MAs like this. There's not much wiggle room up to that 240, but you know, it could take off to the moon, this trade, but for me it just doesn't, it's not a good looking setup for my liking. I like how the MACD is a long way below the zero level. There's good divergence, but that's the thing that's preventing me from taking a trade. It's just playing it safe, I guess. And I want to look at one other one before I forget. I think the euro and the pound are both very similar. I've drawn lines on the charts here, and I'll probably show this in my video I do tonight that goes through over all the charts. But there is a chance divergence forming on these. This is the pound USD. You can see prices going down, MACD is going up. So it's pretty well, you know, your regular bullish divergence. The thing I wanted to point out was the MACD may give me a blue dot, which may coincide with the green QMP filtered dot, but the MACD pattern will be above the zero level. It'd still be a valid trade. Hasn't happened yet, obviously, but that's just something I wanted to point out to you. Anyway, guys, that's about it for what I've done this morning. I will update screenshots. I'll prepare screenshots, update spreadsheets, and I'll probably have breakfast and do some other stuff. Then I'll get back to you in part 2 on the Facebook group with just a bit more information on the screenshots, etc. So have a good day. Cheers.